I'll talk to Sue.
Yeah, because this is going to become a crime scene,
Yeah.
technically. Hello?
Hello?
Sheriff's office?
Sheriff's office?
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Stu. So because we did not admit, it becomes a coroner's case, okay, Mr. Stu? So
Alright.
they have to come out to, you know, take
Hi, how are
the
y'all?
scene until the coroner can come.
Where is she at?
She's in the back bedroom.
I'll show you.
Okay. Who found her?
Stu lives here.
Okay.
He said she looked like this, she started this breathing this morning. And then the granddaughter just happened to come over. She said she just had intuition or whatever. And came over and he's like, oh, I was going to call you guys when she passed.
Okay.
But he said this is, you know, before that she was eating and drinking. You can clearly see she was not.
So who's supposed to be taking care of?
Yeah.
Stu. And that's the guy sitting on the couch.
Yes.
Wow.
Had her clothes on when she came in. We were going to admit to hospice. I told them she was probably about to die. We did cut off her clothes, but I took pictures before.
So apparently the coroner's already been notified, but we're about to double check and I guess call FIU. Apparently hospice got here and they cut her clothes off. I don't know.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
And they went 10-8?
No, they're right there. There's
Here,
two
hold
ladies
you
right
on
there. And apparently she said the person is with the hat. I forgot his name.
Look at her bones. She's been here a minute.
Yeah.
FIU's going to have to come out now because they
You're
touched
on
it.
to 1177 El Miller Road for an hour hangout.
Is she on hospice? No, they were coming to put her on hospice, and so
Yeah.
before they could do that, it's gonna be ours. Let me see.
She looks like a mummy, like a fossil.
That's What is this? That's kind of.
I mean, it's not as bad as I thought, but yeah.
No,
Shh.
but
They can tell you haven't turned during
Is
you
that
can almost
skin?
count the
Like-
ribs from back
Yes.
here.
Oh, dude, that's terrible.
Therapeutic. I mean,
But you can
just,
see right here on the coccyx right there.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, just send it to Wilcox real quick, bud.
It basically is a mummy.
yeah,
I'm going to make a phone call now. This is...
it's,
Alright, first off, I'm talking about for 800 purposes. I don't think they're gonna take it, and I don't think it's gonna be enough due to his mental state, possible mental state.
He's fucking driving around going to fucking fast food chains with his friends.
Oh, really?
He sounds mad with finding me.
Well, I didn't know that. I've been in this room.
Show us a live or not show up?
Yes.
Today. What time are you going to show up? It is
You guys
3:20
are
now.
or
She
not?
died at 2:55, so it's probably like 30 minutes, 45 minutes before that.
So she just looks really rough.
Yes. And he said this happened overnight. This is not happening.
No,
At her hospice nurse.
she's like 20 pounds.
yes, she is.
It's bad.
So, and we haven't turned her, so we're cutting off the clothes because she was horrible condition, stinky,
Okay.
you know, we
That
normally
makes
clean
sense.
them
That
up.
makes sense.
Her shirt was embedded here.
Embedded.
Yes, we had to kind of pull it. And then after, once she did that, I said, Christy, stop.
So she hasn't been cleaned in who knows how
Who
long.
knows how long? Who knows how
Was the shirt tight on?
long? No.
No.
So it just got embedded just from.
No,
That's
there's
disgusting.
probably a pressure wound here.
Yes.
I don't know what she looks like on the back. I didn't want to turn her, but
So there's
I
no
knew she was about to die. I said, Christy, don't touch her. We're calling the coroner.
Okay.
Because this is not.
We didn't turn her
Alright.
off.
We got the referral from the granddaughter. She came. She said just intuition. She hadn't heard from him in a while. She got here. She saw her. She's like, oh no, we're calling hospice. I guess it's the first thing he would think of. He did.
Yeah, he didn't tell us.
He said the last time she ate was yesterday, which I don't believe.
There's nobody. He said she drank insure yesterday. There's no registration. No.
Stu.
Hospice had admitted
Hey,
to
Stu.
accepting the case, I guess.
So you reside here too? With
I was taking care of her, yes.
you were living here?
Yes.
Okay. My understanding you were here all day, or
I haven't left the house in over a month.
okay. Are you the one who found her?
Yes, I've been in the house for over a month.
About what time
You
was
guys are
that?
or not?
I woke up this morning, she was non-responsive. Yesterday was the last day that she said anything. And I was giving her fluids, water, boost, That's the only thing that she was able to take. Before then,
So you mean by non-responsive was she breathing? Was she not breathing?
She was breathing. She
just
was
wasn't
breathing
responding?
when the hospice came here.
Okay.
She was breathing when
What time did hospice get here?
we've been here about an hour, at least.
Okay. Okie dokie.
But I'm her surviving son. That's who I am.
Got it. In there, there's Stuart Griggs. So hospice is trying to accuse Stuart of not taking care of the lady. When hospice got here, they apparently saw her pass away.
Why are they letting a 70-year-old man take care of her?
That dude looks like he can barely function himself. What you?
All right, so did you catch what's going on in there? So she was alive an hour ago. So they showed up to come take her to hospice, right? So they had paperwork and everything, but not their client yet. They show up, they start declothing her to give her in a bath and stuff. That's when they realize that her clothes are embedded into her fucking skin. Like she's been sitting there for a while, unbathed, unhygienic.
He just said he hasn't left the house in a month.
Which is, I mean, he might not have, but he hasn't checked on her.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's some sort of neglect going on. So they noticed that, and they're like, they looked at her and they're like, because they're nurses, and they're like, she's gonna die. Pretty much. So.
Yeah, you can add cruelty to the infirm to that. They can follow up with that as well.
Okay. All right.
It's not going to hurt.
All right. It's a natural, and we're gonna do the David on the criminal, the cruelty to infirm.
That's a detective stuff?
Yeah.
So
They said we could just have ID.
She wasn't already on hospice.
Yeah. She just fucking smells. Hasn't been bathed, clearly.
Like Floyd smell or like worse?
About the same. She looks dead. And they checked on her. I mean, she's bad. It's pretty bad. It's nasty. Her clothes were embedded into her skin. Yeah. So, yeah. They said just do it as a natural. I was like, okay. And I said, what about pretty much the cruelty to the infirm? And they're like, yeah, you just add the charge on. So, coroner's office okay with it. Some dude that's 7 years old.
Her son.
Her son.
He's 62.
62. 62?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they said 70. So he's 62. Yeah. He looks fine to me. He looks like he's capable. So.
Said he hasn't left the house in a month.
Said he hasn't left the house in a month, but yet she got clothes in bed in her.
Huh? The Calcasieu Sheriff's Office. And she was also covered in feces.
Yeah.
Covered in feces.
Yeah.
And her 62-year-old son lives with her full time.
So she died today?
Yes, I'm at 2:55.
Okay, hold on. Now I have to...
I'm gonna go ahead and deal with that. You just come in whenever you're done with that.
She was covered in feces or just feces?
Both.
Both. They said it appeared she's been in that state for a while.
Mm-hmm. What up, what up? It's rough in there, man. It's rough in there. Nasty. She's been laying in her own shit and piss for who knows how long. Up to a month. Her fucking clothes were embedded into her skin.
You told Wilcox on it?
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking told the coroner, told him.
Yeah, he called me just before I got here, and he was like, said the coroner wants a picture of her back, so do all my stuff, take all my pictures, get all that done.
It's just weird to me because, like I said, they touch the body. Anytime they touch the body, they should be responding.
Yeah.
Theoretically. But I just work here. So, I mean, I get it's still a natural technically because, I mean, she was going to die anyway, but...
Yeah, but still, I mean, she wasn't taking
if the conditions were, yeah.
That's like on this side, that's where it's embedded.
Yeah, I got the picture of the neck part.
She was still alive right there.
She don't look like it.
She was
very
dying.
ill.
Yeah.
She was gonna be
You
breathing.
can see where she defecated on herself.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Copy,
Fully.
1533.
You mind if I send this to myself?
Yep.
You're Stuart?
Yes.
Okay. When was the last time you spoke to
My
your
mom?
mama? Yeah,
The last words that I heard from her were yesterday.
yesterday. Okay.
When I would ask her, did you want another swallow of water? She would say yes or no.
Okay. So you give her water and stuff like that?
Water, juice, Boost.
Okay.
You can see
So
all the
what all
boxes of
what
Boost.
all are you responsible for in terms of like taking care of her?
I'm her power of attorney.
Her power of attorney.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So when's the last time she's been bathed?
Bathe. She took sponge bath.
She did it herself, or you did
She
it?
did it herself.
She did it herself.
But
You fed her and gave her water, stuff like that.
yes,
Okay. All right.
cooked for her and everything.
So what's the purpose of you being the caretaker?
She wanted to stay home. She
Okay.
didn't want to go to a nursing home. She didn't want to pass away. My father had the same wishes.
Okay.
He wanted to pass away at home. He
So
didn't-
did you assume the role of caretaker, or did
Yes.
it kind of fall on you, or did you step up into?
I stepped up to the role.
Okay. And so
My
you,
my father had dementia.
okay.
He died in 2018.
Okay.
And that room right there, when the last time he couldn't stand up anymore, he told me, he says, Stuart, family takes care of family. And he passed away in a hospital bed
Okay.
right here in this den.
Okay.
And I was
And-
sleeping on the sofa when he passed away.
So where do you stay at? You stay which room?
Since we moved into the house, because we were staying in the camper when they were rebuilding the house after the storm,
Okay.
I stayed in the bed next to her.
So that's where you sleep right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I never left her alone.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna read something to you real quick. You're not interested or anything like that. I just want to ask you a few questions, okay?
Yes.
All right, this is okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be against the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer, have him or her present with you, whoever you can question. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one can be appointed to represent you for any question you wish. You said any time to exercise your rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand the rights I read to you?
Yes.
With those rights in mind, do you still wish to speak to me?
Yes.
Okay, like I said, you're not interested or anything like that, okay? So, you sleep in that room next to her?
Yes.
Okay, did this...
So I can monitor her.
Right.
She's okay.
I get it. So, did the smell not get to you at all? Like, in the room? Like, it stinks in there.
She, of course she wet the bed, okay? That was yesterday.
That was yesterday she went to bed?
Yes.
Okay. So, did you not change your clothes on her? I mean, what's the deal?
I couldn't pick her up.
Okay.
She was in pain yesterday.
Okay, so you're not able to pick her up
I wasn't able to pick her up without pain.
without you having pain?
No, her
Without her having pain?
having pain.
Okay. Okay. So that's why you didn't change her?
Right.
Okay, what about like looks like diapers or something like that on the ground? What's with that? Did you put a diaper on her?
The ground.
There's some sort of like padding, so it looked like a diaper. I didn't get a good look at it, but it looked like something else on the ground right there.
They took some bedding off the sheets.
209 Stewart's Miranda's only. Okay.
But I don't recall any diapers.
Okay. I didn't know what they were. I didn't get a good look at them. I just knew they were discolored and stuff like that.
That's probably the moisture barrier
Okay.
cover
So
off the mattress.
did you maybe think to maybe that if you're not able to help her, like call an ambulance to come and help her? I'm just like I said, man. It's just
It all happened so quick. Quick.
okay. What do you mean by quick?
I was still giving her bottles of Boost early yesterday.
I understand that, but I'm talking
She
about.
couldn't swallow anything, but she was drinking Boost.
Well, she can't. How can she? You have to swallow something to drink it.
She doesn't hardly have any teeth. She couldn't chew. I made little casseroles with noodles and so forth and vegetables. I cooked with V8 to give her as much nutrition as possible.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, you're saying she can't swallow, right? So you have to swallow to be able to drink. You have to
She couldn't
swallow.
swallow this morning.
Okay.
She was drinking Boost and water and juice yesterday.
So she was fine up until today.
Yes.
So, but I'm saying about when you realize that you're not able to attend for her because she's in pain,
She wasn't in pain. She never complained about pain.
but you just said you couldn't lift her
When I
without.
tried to pick her up,
Right.
she was in pain.
Okay. So
As
you
long
didn't,
as she was still, she was fine.
but you didn't think to call an ambulance when you couldn't, because you can't attend for her if she's in pain like that, right?
She had osteoporosis.
Uh-huh.
You moved the body.
Right.
or-
I just
She's
don't.
gonna be in pain
I
with
get it.
osteoporosis.
I get it, but I don't think you understand what I'm saying, right? So if you're not able to like change her because she peed herself or anything like that, because she gets in pain, right? Which I understand, but at that point, maybe somebody who's certified should come in and do it for you, right? I.e., a nurse or an EMT from Acadian or something like that, right? That's what I'm trying to see, because like I said, she can't sit in there in a bed with her own pee and stuff like that on her.
I couldn't change her.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Maybe do you not think to call Acadian or?
I was contemplating calling hospice.
Okay.
I called hospice today
Mhm.
when I saw that she was non-responsive.
Okay.
But her wishes from the very beginning that she did not want to go to the hospital.
Okay.
She wanted to pass away at home,
Okay.
just like her husband did in the hospital bed right here.
Okay.
And he was under
That's on her.
hospice
That's
care.
on her will or anything like that, or like her paperwork.
No,
or
that's
is that
not
just
in her
verbalized
will.
to you?
That's verbalized to me. She trusted me to
Okay, I got you.
take care of her funeral arrangements.
I got you. All right, man. Just hang tight.
Does she have a primary care doctor?
One here.
No, not really. She went to a medical practitioner. Was the last time she saw a doctor.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, that was before the hurricane.
So she hasn't been to the doctor since the hurricane?
No, she's a stickler about not having to go to a doctor.
Okay, is she on any kind of medication?
No, that's just it. She's not on any medication.
Okay.
Except calcium chews.
Okay.
I gave her calcium chews.
Alright, hang tight.
Granddaughter called. Christy got here first. We did not come in the room, in the house, until we came in together.
Gotcha.
So yeah, she was super stiff when we got here.
Her head was lost.
I heard it all.
She
Yeah.
was almost off the bed.
Yeah, she was
He contradicts.
Sleeping in there with her.
Yeah.
Doesn't
So we got here, well, we didn't strip them off.
Yeah.
So we were going to, so they're pulled up because we needed to pull her up in the bed.
I mean, you
Because
saw
she
the
was
state
hanging off
in
the
there.
bed.
That's fucking disgusting.
Her
Yeah.
feet,
I can smell it from
they're,
here.
you know, rigor mortis.
Yeah, it's really bad in here.
They're black.
So, yeah, just
He's cut
I
it.
just-
Yeah, that's what happened.
So y'all
Black,
just
she's
set her
dirty.
straight on the bed,
Yes.
and then
I don't know if this is
We're gonna start cleaning her.
The whole time he's pretty much saying, yeah, I can't care for her, but I did nothing
She
to
was
fix it.
about to die. She didn't die.
yeah, search and
He
seizure
wanted to keep the
signs.
shirt that they cut off of her. He wanted.
I was about to start pictures.
He wants to?
The shirt.
All right, buddy, you want me to just wait till you?
I said, it smells like urine. I said,
I
my
know.
life was more precious than the shirt. I'm not,
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I saw that. That was horrible.
Guppy breathing, mouth is wide open.
And
Mouth is
he's the
super dry.
caretaker, right? But yeah, he makes sure you have her own sponge bath.
How is she didn't know if she was ever able to move.
No.
Oh, she's freaking 20 pounds. You can see her bones sticking out of her freaking hands.
Where was he at whenever we got here?
Or our elderly told you to call elderly protective.
Yeah. And they said that there's elderly protective couldn't release nothing. But I talked to next to kin outside. And they said they've been filing reports since 2018 in reference to this.
This makes no fucking sense.
There's been 4 reports filed and nothing happened. Yeah.
See how far. The blood come from though.
The what?
The blood.
She had pressure on her shirt. And it was stuck to
Because
it.
that shirt was in there. So,
So probably when they took it off, they probably ripped the
You have
skin
to have
off.
a wound for it to grow over the shirt. have to have an open sore for that to happen.
Not, I mean.
Like she was rubbing.
Well,
I've
she
only
was,
seen,
so
like-
she was like this when we got here.
Yeah.
So if there's a
Oh, it could have
pressure
been moisture.
injury,
It
Could have been
right,
moisture.
or like if he was trying to feed her and stuff, and then whenever we
Skin's
got there,
very
we
tender.
pulled it.
Said he's
Makes
leaving the
sense.
office.
There's open moldy cans of food and roaches in the same bugs. And he's washing blankets.
Let's see.
So the blankets are the ones we pulled off.
God. At this point, I'm worried he can't even take care of it for himself. I just looked in his fridge, got a moldy piece of chicken in there, in the freezer.
Thinking about trying it.
You know how long something's gonna be in the freezer? In the freezer? Fucking full mold? The freezer fucking decelerates the rate of fucking decomposition.
Try to get with the family, see if they want to do an OPC for him.
I'm generally concerned about him. He's in no state to even, he can't take care of himself. He definitely shouldn't be taking care of a 94-year-old female.
They've already said they want it.
Yeah.
Whenever I got here, this first thing they said, I was like, oh.
Well, I'm kind of beyond charges at this point because if he can't even care for himself,
Yeah.
he shouldn't be responsible for another human being.
So it's kind of on him. But it's on him, but at the same
I know.
time, he's
I know, that's what I told the family. I
It
said, that
seems
is
like
not. I said, I'm just
he's
here.
not mentally able to do so, which somebody should have known about that.
Well, he said that he doesn't allow them to come over here. He said they're from out of state or from wherever. And he says every time they try and come visit, he's like, no, y'all can't come. And legally, he can do that. It's his house.
But what I'm saying is, they had a Whataburger, one thing. There's milk that's not expired yet. Where's all that coming from? Clearly he's competent enough to take care of himself, but is neglecting her.
She looks like a mummy, like a fossil.
That's, yeah, what is this? That's just kind of,
I mean, it's not as bad as I thought, but yeah.
No,
Shit,
but
baby,
oh,
you can
shit.
try hand turned her in.
is
You
that
can almost
skin?
count the
Like,
ribs from back
Yes.
here.
That's terrible.
But you can see right here on the coccyx right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, just send that to Wilcox real quick, bro.
Basically is a mummy.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a phone call, bro. This is... Alright, first off,
Talking about for 800 per hour. I don't think they're going to take it. And I don't think it's enough due to his mental state. Possible mental state.
he's fucking driving around going to fucking fast food chains with his friends.
Oh,
He's
really?
not in front of me. This whole situation is a little weird to me. So I talked to the dude, Mirandized him and everything, because the more I ask him questions, the more I'm feeling there's a lot of neglect. So he's saying that she defecated herself yesterday. He didn't change her because whenever he tried to, apparently it hurt her, so he just left her alone. He sleeps in the same bed as her, but who's calling me? Hang on, I got Nate Johnson calling me.
101 Cross Center.
So he's able to drive. He gets in the car and he drives around. Family have pictures of him going into town, stuff like that. He's got receipts in his car in plain view that were dated from recent. He's got Whataburger, he's got stuff in there, but his house is caked in mold.
101 back to 28 clear.
She hasn't been bathed in who knows how long. She said he told me that he makes her bathe herself, even though she's not able to. So I don't know. Everything's just a little weird. Like everything points to neglect to me, but FIU and coroner's office just brushing this off like it's nothing. But this is suspicious as fuck.
He sleeps in that room. That's what he said.
I mean, it's just yes, we moved them so that I could get.
So they're like together. That's weird.
There's no way in her condition, if she was giving herself a sponge bath, you would think she would have moved over or something. If she was physically able to do that, she would have been physically able to turn over.
This didn't happen when my dad passed away.
Okay, so like I said, things have changed probably since then, right? Things are done differently. Our ways change every month they change, right? New ways of investigating things pop up.
Yeah.
So, how long ago did your dad?
He died in 2018.
Yeah, so that's almost 5 years ago. All right, so things change. Okay.
We had a hurricane too.
I said if you were in trouble, you'd be in handcuffs back in my phone. Okay. But like I said, I want to be my intelligence. I wasn't asking questions, all right?
And I understand and I tried to cooperate.
And I appreciate the cooperation.
I checked my credit card bill. I can tell you the last time I left the house was February the 2nd.
Okay.
And I wasn't gone more than an hour.
Yeah.
They leave her alone for very long.
We got to make sure we investigate everything to the fullest extent of the law.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Did you go at home?
What time what? They went in?
That's what I'm understanding, right? Everything that we have points to neglect.
100%.
Right? Evidence is fucking there. He admitted that he hasn't changed fucking cleaned her since yesterday, or when she knew he defecated on her. He tried to help, or allegedly tried to help. Couldn't do
No,
it.
she has
So
not
he
been.
she just sat there in her own fucking for over 24 hours.
I would feel like if we didn't think there was something mentally wrong with him, he would 100% be in handcuffs right now. At least that's...
No, but that's not the thing. FIU and Corner are just like,
what's stopping us from doing it then?
but given like the house and stuff, it's like I have to give him the benefit of the doubt of not even being able to take care of himself, almost.
Yeah.
But he's capable. He can answer questions. He can, you know. So even if a Canadian do come out here, they're like, oh, he can answer all the questions. He's good. He's just messy. It's not illegal to be fucking messy, right?
But if he's mentally fit, then there's no reason why he shouldn't be charged.
It's not gonna be up for us to decide. That one's gonna go to detectives and elderly protective services.
I guess there is no rush on it after all anymore.
I just know I'm gonna go home and fucking take a shower immediately.
They're like, I don't want to touch it. Here.
We're gonna take a shower anyway.
Yeah. Oh, what the God, holy.
Come on, guys. There you go.
There's a stop on it, it'll break.
It's not gonna break. We're not doing nothing.
We're pushing the boxes back so they can get through, Stu. They're pushing the boxes back so they can make a path.
There's a stop on it, it'll break.
It's not gonna break. We're not doing nothing.
We're pushing the boxes back so they can get through, Stu. They're pushing the boxes back so they can make a path.
659.
Huh?
659.
Do y'all know what Cyphocon is? Y'all seen my guys.
Cyphocon?
It's his business. Oh, there's a trailer outside that said it's his work phone.
I'll take a card. This is business.
The walk. He looks like a hood.
And if you're short, they usually take a home with somebody.
Only have
happened to be in service?
only have 2 shifts left. Please stop.
Okay, so if y'all
I'm gonna go solo.
But you're remedial for